Hey, it's mrandom101 and today I have another Japanese manga haul. This time around is volumes 1 to 34 from Attack on Titan, also known as Shingeki no Kyojin. I am very just excited to finally add this to my collection. This manga has been so entertaining over the years, and the anime as well. I first got introduced to Attack on Titan through the anime in 2013. Back then, the anime really just was a kind of like phenomenon. It was so incredibly popular. Everyone was talking about it, and I did eventually just sit down and watch the show. It was very, very like exciting, impressive, really groundbreaking, and unlike anything else at the time. And let's see, I only got around to reading the manga in 2017 when the second season of the anime finally kind of dropped, and the ending song, or the ending in general for season 2, just has this very eerie and creepy vibe to it, and it obviously had some kind of a deeper meaning to it, and I was just so intrigued and fascinated by it that I just couldn't resist, and I just decided to jump into reading the manga, and I caught up to date with the story back then. And it was a good decision, let me just say that. The ending itself, like from season 2, kind of was drawn in this type of a style, which I guess is inspired by what's under the slipcover for the volumes. Up until volume 23, I think, you just have the same design, so it's the same for each volume. Volume 12. I just really love the visual aesthetic of these volumes. The presentation is really on point. The logo looks cool with like the blood splatter. Same on the spine. All right, I guess it's focused now. Volume 13, and in general, I really just like the art style of the series. I like the character designs. It has a lot of personality. And of course, I feel like the black spines look amazing, so in general, I like the presentation of the Japanese editions. Volume 15. The series has just so many crazy, crazy moments happening. The whole mystery behind the series is also just absolutely just insane, and I really love when a manga has a good mystery behind it. So yeah, Attack on Titan is definitely one of the best of its kind when it comes to stuff like this. If you just like suspenseful moments, life and death situations, and just crazy action concepts, very original ideas, give this manga a try. It's really just, I would already consider it an absolute classic. And it will definitely just be remembered throughout the history of manga as a truly just colossal series. Pun intended, I guess. Volume 22. Volume 23. And as I mentioned, here the design under the slipcover should kind of be changed to this, and the rest of the volumes just kind of have this aesthetic going on. Oh, also as a side note, since these volumes just came from different reprint batches, some of them randomly just had these promo ads for Tokyo Revengers and Blue Lock, which is awesome. And also for Fire Force, this is like the character book or fan book, and volume 27, which has one of my favorite volume covers from the series. I do have haul videos for all 3 of those series on my channel, by the way, so you can check those out if you're interested. Volume 24. And yeah, this is a manga that I always was excited to read the latest chapters for it. Seeing the revelations and the crazy plot twists, the characters interact and grow and change, really just led to one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had when it comes to just reading manga in general. And the ending of the series definitely just solidified this as one of my favorite manga of all time. I really just enjoyed the conclusion of the series. It was very emotional and beautiful, and I definitely kind of need to just reread the series already. I feel like it's that good. Okay, we're getting close to the final volumes here. Okay, this is like a super crazy volume cover. Look at this. One of my favorites from the series for sure. I definitely do expect to see some kind of a color art book for the series, because I'm sure there is just a ton of artwork in color that has piled up over the years, and I feel like it's only a matter of time until we do see a color art book for Attack on Titan. And volume 34, the last one, with this very just pretty scenery happening. And this is the special edition of the volume. Well, to be specific, it is one of the two special editions. This one is specifically called Beginning, and it comes with a special extra little booklet here called Attack on Titan like Beginning, I guess. That's what it's branded as. And this basically contains the rough drafts for the first two chapters of the manga, I think. By the way, definitely keep in mind that this may have spoilers. It shouldn't be as easy to make things out since it's the rough draft version of the contents, and things did change around, obviously. But yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, I definitely did recognize this scene as something that made it in the final version of one of the chapters, and here's like a side-by-side comparison. I think it's cool to see this evolution of the artwork and the art style. Also, the volume cover for this beginning volume, I feel like is maybe a somewhat prototype version of the first volume cover for the manga, which, by the way, this is one of my favorite manga covers of all time. I just love it. It's so dynamic, it's so striking, and I feel like it really captures the spirit of Attack on Titan, the appeal of the series, and what makes it exciting. Plus, I really love the Colossal Titan's design, so it's definitely really cool to have the beginning volume as well, since I really love the artwork on this, so that's cool. And let me also check this. It seems to be the same as the previous volumes. Let's just get back to flipping through this. I'm actually going to just stop here since I don't want to spoil any major plot points, to be honest. Here is a very quick glimpse of the artwork from volume 11. I'm not going to show much because I don't want to spoil anything, so don't worry about that. The action scenes and the intensity of everything is just so cool. And also in general, I wanted to say that the Titans, the concept behind them, is such a genius idea, and I feel like no other author would have been able to pull this off. So definitely big props and congrats to Hajime Isayama for making such a masterpiece and just changing manga forever. Here's a quick overview shot with the volumes. It was a struggle to shove everything in here, to be honest, but there you go. All right, here is the booklet for volume 34. I didn't have any room for it in here since it's quite crowded, and earlier I did mention that there is another special edition for the last volume. That one is called Ending, and I think it has the rough drafts for the last two chapters of the manga. The unusual thing about that release is you can only get it from physical stores in Japan. So if you live outside of Japan, you can imagine that it's not that easy to get your hands on that version of the volume. I am quite happy with just having this version though, and that was just a side note. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.